Happy Sunday, YouTube. I was thinking we could take a fragrant trip. You coming? Let's go. Happy Sunday, it's your fragrant friend Jay, and today I thought we would talk about a fragrance named Halfeti. It's from the house of Penhaligons, and it's not too old. I know it came out a few years ago. It's had my attention for a long time, so I decided to go ahead and order a sample. It has some notes that I know that I like, but it also has some notes that I understand are very challenging for me. So I wanted to see how everything played together. So I have been testing this fragrance, so I know my opinions on it, but I wanted to kind of go through the experience of smelling it with you guys on camera. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I've already sprayed some sprays on my left hand, and what I'm going to do is spray my right to get a fresh opening. And definitely what I get in the opening is strong leather and strong oud. Those notes are pretty hard for me when they are prominent. I generally don't like leather, and I do like oud, but it has to be sweet, and it has to be well blended. The only leathers that I have been known to like are, again, low down on the concentration of the note, or they need to be very creamy, very sweet, very well blended. And so that is not the case in this opening. It's very, I would say, harsh in my opinion. There's cypress in this fragrance, and I can get that at the top as well. The cypress, and I can get and it's funny because the leather and the oud are base notes, but for me they come through straight away, and within the first few minutes I can definitely start to get there's some vanilla, there's tonka, there's amber in here as well, and so they start to gradually come up. That harshness starts to fade, but very, very slowly. This fragrance keeps the leather and the oud strong throughout the life of the fragrance until you get to the very, very base. So right now, the vanilla and the tonka are just starting to come up. As it dries down a little bit, I thought I would talk about the name because that had my attention as well. Halfeti, I had to look it up, and what I found is that it's a town in Turkey, a village in Turkey, and they have a famous rose that grows there. And what's special about it is that it grows and it blooms and fades to black. And so it's something that's very rare. How often do we see a black rose? So what people tried to do was cultivate it outside of this town, and the rose would grow, but it didn't give that fade to black effect. So it only does the black thing in Halfeti, which I thought was interesting. I also found some information that said that was a myth. So whether it's a myth or not, I thought that was pretty interesting. And who knows, it could be true. There's different soils in different areas. So who knows what made it that black color. But I think that's pretty interesting. They also wanted to pay homage to the leather and, the spices and things like that are part of that country. So let's see. Leather and oud for sure, but more vanilla, more and cypress. Leather, oud, and cypress, but definitely more vanilla, very more tonka. And this happens with this fragrance. Every time I've tested it, it just dries down so slowly. What I found is that I love to smell it in the air around me. If someone were to have this on and walk by me, it smells so beautiful, but my skin, it's just with the leather and the oud, it's too masculine for me. And so what I've decided is that it's something, like I said, I would love to smell in the air around me. It's beautiful, it's quality, it's luxury for sure. And it's soft and it's spicy in the air, soft and spicy in the air, but on my skin, it just stays around for too long. At the very, very end of the fragrance, I get something that I like that I feel like would suit my personality better, and that is just soft, spicy, a hint of the cypress, and just soft leather and oud covered by the vanilla and the tonka. But it just takes too long to get there. You know, as we get through our day, as we're smelling ourselves, we're always sniffing our hands, or you know, sniffing our shirts, or wherever we smelled it. We want to get a whiff of the fragrance that we sprayed on, especially after a while. You know, you kind of get anosmic to it, and you want to get what's there. You want to smell a great smell. So for me, it doesn't work, and that's okay. I'll continue to test it. I'll continue to keep it in my collection, and maybe see if my nose will grow accustomed to smelling this leather, the leather and the oud together. I think that is the combination of both that makes it very hard for me to tolerate on my skin. So again, it's beautiful, just not for me. And I think that happens, but I'm glad that I was open and glad that I got the sample. Tell me what you guys think about this fragrance. Do you have this in your collection, or have you smelled it? Do you think it leans more masculine or feminine? For me, it's unisex. It just depends on your personal likes. So thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate everyone who's watched my videos, and again, hopefully I'll continue to grow. I like doing these videos, and I love perfume, so it's easy for me to do. But for now, everybody have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by going on this trip with me. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Love, your fragrant friend Jay. Bye-bye.